Oh shit. Ooh.
There's a second cruise ship with Hantavirus on it now. And these two ships are thousands of miles apart. The first one that was out of Honduras finally started evacuating people today. Yeah, after being stuck in the middle of the ocean for days with some rampant disease on there. Then we find out about this cruise ship that's somewhere around Spain, where they just found 3 cases of the Hantavirus, but they evacuated those people quick. So what is the Hantavirus besides something very contagious that can end your life? Well, it's a bunch of different respiratory illnesses that are spread by rodents. Yeah, mice and rats. Rats on a cruise ship. Oh yeah, that's just peachy keen. Some of the symptoms are fever, shortness of breath, fatigue, fluid in your lungs. All things that seem pretty bad to me. So how does this Hantavirus spread? Well, sometimes by breathing air. So just hold your breath the whole cruise. Other ways Hantavirus spreads is getting bit by those rats and mice. Or touching a surface where those little buggers have been skeet-scatting shabdabbing. I'm telling you, cruise ships seem great, and I guess they can be. Unless something happens like this, the Hantavirus, then you're stuck in the middle of the ocean with no laws, rats and mice, an infectious disease just spreading around, and you're at the mercy of the crew. Yeah, I think I'll stick to land. Till next time, shabadoo booshkies, shabadoo.
Well, in other news,
we don't know no, but we know no.
You may have heard about the cruise ship that's been stranded for days near Cape Verde. They had a rare virus outbreak that left 3 people dead and a few more sick. And it's allegedly due to a thing called the Hantavirus, which is, listen to this, an airborne virus that comes from rodents' droppings, urine or saliva, and that also transmits from human to human. What was the COVID story again? It came from a bat and a pangolin in some wet market. And do you remember in January 2020, the people stranded on the Italian ship? A lot of similarities. But wait, in this one, there's a plot twist. One woman left the ship and collapsed at the airport in Johannesburg, probably infecting other people, just like in the movie Contagion. Now, the fake news media is sharing this blogger's video on purpose, trying to spread fear amongst us.
All we want right now is to feel safe.
You can act like a man! What's wrong with you?
These fear campaigns usually starts with the WHO saying there's nothing to worry about, but we're monitoring the situation in case people fall for it. And that's when they crank the story, the fear meter, and the mandates. So let's do ourselves a favor and keep that story right where it belongs.
yeah, throw it out the fucking window and don't fall for it.
So I'm just curious on who the fuck is dumb enough to fall for this fake virus garbage again? Are we really going to go down this rabbit hole one more time? Because if you're dumb enough to fall for that, well, you deserve what's coming.
Huh? In case nobody knows where it came from, listen to this.
Hantavirus came from Patagonia, came from Argentina. Let's put our tinfoils on for a second, okay? What else has gone in Patagonia this year? A bunch of fires were set in Patagonia this year. We can trace back who that was. 300, I cannot finger coordination at this enough. 300 Israeli refugees arrived in Argentina. Now the Hantavirus is originating from Argentina. I'm just saying, $40 billion of US dollars went to Argentina this year. For what? What is that money doing there? And now a bunch of Israelis are now moving to Patagonia.
So the Hantavirus is no longer contained. It's off of the boat and it's officially spreading. At the same time, ticks are giving people a whole different virus that makes it so that red meat can actually kill you. Would you rather get the virus that has a 40% chance of killing you or the one that turns you into a fucking vegan? Let me know down in the comments.
Neither one. 'Cause I ain't falling for it. No.
Okay, it's conspiracy time. And yes, it's about the cruise ship that's currently holding passengers that also has the Hantavirus. Let's back up to a few weeks ago. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, this guy appears.
Sail with me across the Atlantic Ocean. Hi, I'm Jake, and I'm spending the next 35 days crossing the Atlantic visiting some of the most remote islands in the world.
That's Jake, and he's a travel content creator. Never had seen him before in my entire life, but the algorithm does what it does, and it just starts feeding you new videos that you might have not seen before. He's cute, he's engaging, whatever. Flash forward to about a week ago, I get the video that I just showed you, which was Jake's intro video to the boat that he's currently on, which happens to be the one with the Hantavirus. 3 weeks ago, I started seeing him on my page. Then I see that video a few times, and I don't think anything of it, until there's a lone passenger from this cruise ship reporting about this virus that's on the ship. And guess who it is? Yeah, it's Jake. So you're telling me a few weeks ago, his videos just randomly started popping up on my page, and he just happens to be on this ship that happens to have this virus, and he just happens to be the only person on the ship reporting the news from the ship? Like, what was the algorithm grooming me for 3 to 4 weeks ago? You guys kind of get where I'm going, right? Coincidence?
Come on, people, this is a no-brainer. Paid actors. Why? To program you to fear. Why? So you can go and get more of this. Use your brain. Don't fall for it.
Remember we had the last pandemic and people was in grocery markets fighting over toilet paper? Toilet paper. So it was a deadly virus. And people walked by the fruits and vegetables to get toilet paper. It was symbolic because this reality is a shit show. Now they have a new virus that could spread. I hope people don't go out there and buy toilet paper again. This video's about to get a little dark and a little deep. Stay with me. I hope this shit don't spread because I am not trying to wear a mask again. Did you know when you wear this mask, it cuts you off from your spirit? Most of these viruses attack what? Our respiratory system. And where do our spirit live at? In our respiratory system. Let me ask you that question again. Where do our spirit live at? What just happened? They closed down Spirit Airlines. Now they have a ship with a virus that attacks our respiratory system. All this took place in the month of May. Mayday, Mayday. The word Mayday is a distress call for life-threatening emergencies on planes and ships. Virus on a ship. Spirit Airlines, a plane. Right now we are dealing with a Mayday, but we don't know how to read the signs no more. These people only have one purpose: to kill the spirit. Why do you think they cut all the trees down? The pollution, the cigarette smoking. If you cannot breathe, guess what? Your spirit is going to leave your lungs. Your lungs is the battery to your avatar. But if it's toxic, it's going to leave. Who the fuck want to live in a toxic environment? Fear, 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 fear. When you fear something, it manifests faster. Do not fear this new virus. Understand what they're trying to tell you. Right now, we are in a Mayday situation. But when you need help, don't call for them. Call for your ancestors.
Everything is done in symbolism. And if you can piece it together, you'll see what's going on. Come on, people. Come on. Get with the program.
23 passengers just left the ship. Guess what? The virus is already in America. Not only that, they are saying that this shit is more deadly than COVID. I don't know about you, but this feel like a show that I've seen on Netflix before, or maybe in 2020. I seen these people leave the ship, they was all wearing masks, and it was like flashbacks, flashbacks, flashbacks. Remember 2020? This video is about to get a little dark and a little deep. Stay with me. There is no such thing as a pandemic, more like a plandemic. Everything is written out. Our reality is like a fucking movie, a script. Writers, producers, directors. We are the audience that feed into the bullshit. Yes, it's true. Stay with me. It go a little deeper. You know how they say everything is written in the stars? True story. 2026 is the year of the horse. Who been dominating the media? Meghan, Megan is the stallion, the horse. So in 2026, we had the Hantavirus. In the year 2020, we had the COVID virus. If you know anything about Chinese zodiacs, you will understand that the rat and the horse are enemies. They represent opposing elements in nature. The rat represents the yin water sign. Let me repeat that. The rat represents the water sign. What's going on right now? They have a ship in water with rats. Lights, camera, action, go. It's nothing but a script. Our emotions make this shit real. Remember, these people don't speak how we speak. They are really smart. They understand if they use logos and symbols, 95% of the population don't understand this shit. That's how they make reality manifest, by us not knowing no better. 23 passengers. 2 times 3 is 6. COVID took place in 2020. 6 years later, we are now dealing with Hantavirus in the year 2026, which is 6. So we have 6, 6, 6. 6 years ago, we had a deadly virus. 6 years later, we have another deadly virus. 23 passengers. 2 times 3 is 6. It's all about code. Everything.
And after all of that you just heard and watched, is the reason why I will go and live my life and not allow anything outside of me to infest within me. Is the reason why all of this is going on, because you people feed it. You people believe in it. You people fear it. And you people are going to be so happy for the government to save you. And you're going to go get in line. Oh, this is how we get in line and get this for exchange of a banana or a hamburger or Amazon, free Amazon or Netflix or something. Come on, people. We've been through this already. It's a script. Piece it together. Learn how to read things in a different perspective instead of just watching what's on your goddamn screen. But you know what? Here's the next clip. And what she says at the end is exactly what I say. But you know what? I still don't worry. I don't. I really don't. Y'all can. Y'all can do whatever you want with your lives. Because that is what you do. Y'all don't care. I can sit here until I'm blue in the face and tell y'all. And ooh, no, y'all don't even remember the shit I tell you. Unless somebody else that's pretty, that's telling you in a TikTok video, ooh, 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 ooh. But nobody never remembers the things I say. I don't get credit for it. But you know what? It's alright. Because I'm putting out these videos and y'all are going to see that it's nothing but bullshit. This year, 2026, is the year that you all are going to get tested. We'll see who's the one that's the loser and who's the winner.
It's called the Say What Not virus. Y'all peep this shit. So, I don't know if y'all heard, but there was this Atlantic cruise ship, right? Now, it was carrying, they said, about a good 150 people, right? But here's the fucked up part. There's this thing going around called the Hantavirus. And from what I hear, this Hantavirus is on bang. Like, much more on bang than what the vid was. So, 6 people caught it. 3 of them are dead. And then they saying that the 3 that are still alive, they going through it and they battling for their lives right now. So with that being said, that kind of had you wondering, where did the Hantavirus or whatever the hell you want to call this shit, where did it come from? Like, where did it originate from? How do you catch this shit? Like, I'm pretty sure you catch it from coughing and sneezing and touching and shit like that. But like, who had the Hantavirus and then got on the damn ship? That's what I want to know. Like, Did anybody experience symptoms before they got on the damn ship? Like, I mean, I got so many freaking questions. Like, and then if anything, whatever the hell this hantavirus is, hopefully it stays his hantavirus ass over the fuck there on that goddamn cruise ship. Don't bring his ass over here.
It'll only appear in your life if you manifest it. So, go do something else with your life instead of absorbing the shit that's going on. It's just one chaos after another. If you're being tested, you're being tested. But check this out. This right here. BNT162B2. That was in the C19 jabs. That is the result of what's going on right now. They gave a lifespan of the people before they start glitching out between 2 to 6 years. What year are we on from 2020? 2026. 6. Yes. So if all of that is true, people are starting to glitch out and will start unaliving. So with this second shit coming around, don't be stupid. We've been telling you, don't fall for it. Don't go get it. Stay away. Stay in your own lane. Stay home. Get away from all that shit. They're trying to get you. Like I said before. This year, you're going to be tested to the limit. And if you haven't trained yourself, you're going to fail. Those of you that are really sensitive and shit, you better get to work on that. Get to work. You're going to fail. Don't do it.